be perfect. Just give me a purpose to love. I just want somebody.
And welcome to the TSPB Project. I am Brazil Speak Griffin. I am the founder and CEO of the TSPB Project. I am happy to begin a new journey with you all. My objective of this TSPB project is to relate to the struggles of single parents all around the world and to create a healthy outlet. I am bringing us closer together throughout these TSPB series, and today I will begin by asking and answering questions only we single parents cry out in silence. Let's begin. So, hi, welcome to the TSB show, project, whatever you want to call it. I will first begin letting you guys know a little bit about the TSPB project that I decided to create. Now, the TSPB project, it stands for the Single Parent Blues. Okay, so with that being said, the Single Parent Blues is the blues of being a single parent. We have all sorts of questions, we have all sorts of emotions, we have all sorts of discomfort in being a single parent. And I am here to bring a healthy outlet for the single parents who may be having blues with being a single parent. You know, no support system, no husband, no, just you and your kids. And I know it can be very, very frustrating. So I decided to come up with this TSPB series. It actually has 9 parts to it. This, you guys, is part 1. But as we progress and as we go on further, we will continue the series part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, part 8, and part 9. So you guys are here to the first part of the TSPB project. Yay! So we will go ahead and jump into the questions that we single parents cry out in silence, and we will begin by answering them. And then we will go ahead and, continue on with the video. So I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I just want to welcome you guys. I am super duper excited about starting this project because I feel like a lot of parents need these answers to these questions that we have. And there's not really many people in the world to answer these questions for you. So I am here as your host and co-founder, and the founder and the CEO of the TSPB project. And if you do have any questions as a single parent, don't hesitate to DM me to let me know any questions or concerns that you may have, so that in our next video, part 2, we can insert your questions and get you the answers that you are looking for. We're also thinking about doing other things with this project, not just me sitting here talking. I'm trying to get more creative with it by inviting single parents on the show, questioning single parents, just get more creative with it, and to just get the ball rolling, so with that we can be a help and a comfort for other single parents all over the world. Because trust me when I tell you, you are not alone, sis. You are not alone. We are all in this together, okay? So let's begin with the first question. The first question is, what is a single parent blue? What is a single parent blues? Single parents go through the feeling of being all alone. The single parents' biggest trial and error are the lack of support. And the financial burdens begin to weigh on single parents, and all single parents have thought about throwing in the towel. So let's get into that question and that answer. What is a single parent blues? So the answer to that question was, single parents always have the feeling of being alone. They always feel like they don't have the support that they need. They also feel like their finances are getting really, really low. They don't have the support. They're running out of food. The bills are piling all up on their head, and they just start to overreact. So to just go back to that question, I just want to say, as a single parent, it is very, very, very stressful, because we have to be the parent, the mother and the father, and we have to also be the provider and the protector, and we have to also make sure that our kids are being raised in a healthy environment and a healthy lifestyle. Now, all these things as a single parent is very, very challenging, but I am here today I started this project so that we can come together and be the support that we need, and we can chop the head off the struggles that is being caused by the single parent blues. Okay, so let's go to question number 2. Yay! So, question number 2. How can the financial burdens affect a single parent mentally? Okay, so this is a great topic and I am eager to discuss. Going through financial burdens in a single family home can be depressing and spirit breaking. You know, when you and your kids go out and look at good things and you can't afford it, and your kids will scream and cry, you know the feeling of defeat, as if you're letting your kids down, and all you can do is say, go home and look in the mirror and see yourself as less than what you really are. But can I tell you the strength God gives us? Don't give up the fight is an affirmation all single parents should have written on their soul. And I mean that by, as single parents, we have to understand we're not in this alone. You know, some of us as single parents have 1 child, some of us has 2 children, some of us has 3, 4, 5 children. And we're all, no matter the amount of kids, a single parent is a single parent. But can I say you are amazing at what you're doing, because you're doing the best you can. You're doing the best you know how. And there's no right or wrong way to raise a child. It's simply by doing the best you know how. By making sure your kids are full, they have a roof over their head, making sure they're protected in a safe environment, and by making sure that they are very respectable and good kids. And I know as a single parent, we get really, really busy with our life, and we are often, trying to figure out our next move, but we can't forget to stop, take a breather, and realize that we are the only parent. And with that being said, we have to provide our children with the attention and the love and affection that they need, because we don't want them to grow up with that void in their life, making them become someone we don't wish them to be. Okay, so I felt like that was a really, really great question. I was honored to discuss that topic with you all. And let's go to our next question, Shelby. How does single parents' relationship with children is affected? So how is single parents' relationship is affected with children? Okay, so I would say the relationship between a parent and a child is very challenging. The single parent has the joy of being the provider, the protector, and the role of both parents. So no, the time will not be what the children expect, but more so the amount of time the parent have left to spare. So I think that's a really, really great question. It's also an amazing topic. The challenges of being a single parent and how your time is affected with your children. So as a single parent, your time can be very challenging because you have to juggle all these things on top of being a mom or a dad. So you really don't get the much quality time with your children as you would like to. And that's okay. The best thing I would really, really advise any single parents who may run across this video is to just try to manage your time well. Write down activities, write down goals, write down things that you would like to do and accomplish as a parent. And don't try to juggle things in the blind. Juggling these things without being able to see them is only leading to more and more confusion and putting you in a bigger hole as a parent. And don't be afraid to reach out for help and support, because it's all over the world. People out here do care. I know it seems like when you're a single parent, you're in the world all by yourself. But honey, I am here to tell you, you are not in the world by yourself. You have people out here who care, and you should feel free to reach out to people and let them know your struggles, because you'll be surprised how quickly people will be willing to help you. Okay, so let's go to our next question, you guys. How does a single parent family affect a child? How does being a single parent affect your child or your children? Well, most struggles, families, most studies shows that children from single parent families are more likely to grow up into financially challenged circumstances. Now, if I must say, growing up as a single parent and it's just been really, really a tough time. The economy is not just great. The environment is just not healthy. The people around you is just not great. And you may say your children may grow up with financial struggles, growing up in poverty, growing up not truly knowing what love is from both parents. They growing up with jealousy and envy of things that they see that they can't have. Those things are true. But we as single parents have to realize we're doing the best we can, and we have to make sure we communicate well with our children. We have to let our children know mommy does not have it or daddy does not have it, but that does not mean you cannot have it. You have to let your children know if you put your mind to it and you work towards what you want, you can have anything you want. And I want to be a role model in your life and let you know that we don't have to settle for poverty. We don't have to settle for stress, and we don't have to settle for what we can't and we can't have, because there's no such thing as we can't have it and we cannot get it. Everything is accessible to us. It's accessible to us just as well as it is accessible to a two-parent household. We may have to work 2 times harder. We may have to put in double time, but it is possible. So with that being said, never settle for less as a single parent, and never stop pushing yourself. Always push yourself forward. Never backwards, because you do not want to bring you down as well as your children down. The goal is to always push yourself forward. Okay, so the last but not least question of this video, you guys, which is a great question. I didn't really know how long this video would be, but I just wanted to jump straight into the video. For some reason, I'm very, very energetic. I'm happy to be energetic. But anywho, without further ado, we're going to go to our last question. But do not worry, this is only part 1. We have 9 parts of this TSPB series, and it shall get more interesting, more better. If you guys bear with me, if you know any single parents, make sure they locate this video, because this video is to help you and challenge you. Okay, the last question I have, you guys, is how to overcome single parenting. How to overcome single parenting. Well, I would say show your love and remember to praise your child. Always let your child know that he or she is special and that they can have and do whatever they put their mind to do. And always create a routine and structure, such as find scheduled meals and bedtimes, find quality childcare, set limits for your children. Don't feel guilty that you are a single parent, and take care of yourself, most importantly, because if you don't take care of yourself, you cannot take care of your children. And also, lean on others and stay positive. So, you guys, those was a few things that I had to list about how to overcome single parenting. Most importantly, out of all those things I named, I would definitely say keep a positive mindset. And when I say keep a positive mindset, I truly mean be positive. No matter if everything around you is going crazy, you have to make sure you have a prayer life and a relationship with God, and you have to make sure your mindset is positive. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. This will be in my past one day. I shall prosper. Me and my child shall prosper. We should get out of this dark place. We shall see light again. We shall laugh again. We will love again. Make sure you speak positivity into your soul as a single parent. I thank you so much for joining me here in this video, you guys. I am super duper excited. This is not the end of this journey. Actually, this is only the beginning. We have 8 more series to this TSPB project, you guys, and trust and believe I will get really, really creative as the time goes by. But I just want to thank you guys for joining me. I thank you guys for listening. I hope this information was helpful to you and someone you know. Most importantly, you guys, I love you, God loves you, and your children loves you. So let's do this for the kids together, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you and have a good day.